This video is sponsored by Storyblocks. Bobby and I are down here in Nashville. We're literally competing with 3 concerts right now for audio, so I'm gonna be yelling for this entire video. We're talking wide angle portraits. Bobby's got this 15mm lens on a full frame camera. Let's get into it. A little bit. Whoa, whoa.
I get nervous when you get close and my heart fills up with butterflies. And then you leave me speechless. My world turned upside down.
So I was actually trying to like take Cody's portrait just now, and I have it right here, and everything is so wide that I went to like reach out to grab him because he looked farther away, and I ended up like hitting him in the shoulder. You know, just
That's how tight it is.
it's like that close.
First things first, when you're shooting wide angle portraits, you need talent that is comfortable with this style. So there's 2 reasons. 1, the pictures are going to distort their face, distort their body slightly, and that's gonna happen basically with any lens that you use. 2, you're getting a lot closer to your subjects when you're shooting wide angle portraits.
This is so close. So one of the first things you want to do actually when you're taking wide angle photographs, especially with a lens like this, is you want to take advantage of the structures around you, especially if you have like really nice linear architectural structures. Try to find the right angle and make sure that everything is like nice and linear and lined up, just perfectly lined up, because otherwise you'll kind of have some slanty images that ruins it. In Lightroom, you can go in there and kind of like correct everything, tilt adjust, but you still want to make sure that you're actually always doing this in camera as best as you can.
Dude legit just walked up in the middle of that interview section and asked if we could take a photo of him, like stopped Bobby from talking.
I get nervous when you get close and my
This right angle, it looks like nothing very crazy with the normal lens or with the naked eye, but with a 15mm lens, this makes a crazy dramatic look. Really exaggerates those angles in that lens, and it makes it for a much more interesting photo. That's how you do it! Ah!
Just want to say major thanks to Storyblocks for sponsoring this video. Storyblocks is the place to go for stock footage. All of the aerials that you saw of Nashville in this video came from Storyblocks because I didn't have the airspace waiver, I don't even have my license. I got those aerials using Storyblocks and made this story feel bigger and better. Thanks again for sponsoring, it means a lot.
Also, Bobby's doing this tripoding.
You know I'm putting that in, dude, right? So one of the very first photography techniques that I learned is called entrance and exit. It's the idea that off of one side of the photo, there's something entering the frame that guides your eyes into the subject of the frame. That photo technique works very well on super wide photos like this. Last thing I want to say, lean into the weirdness of these lenses. Like, make use of weird angles, weird situations, and then just go out and have fun with it. It's like anything, you need to continue to do it and do it and do it until you find stuff that you really like and make your own style. Thanks so much for being here. Like, subscribe, all the things.